We are live, Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your July reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If anything does not fit, be sure to check your other placements. My name is Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. I'm so appreciative of each and every single one of you. All of you, all around. We're going to get started here in just a second looking at singles. If you are single and you are open to love, if you have interest in love, if somebody is coming forward, we're going to take a look at that for you all in the first half of the reading. Second half of the reading is going to be for partnerships, couples, relationships, marriage, whatever you're in, whatever you're going through. If you're in a relationship with somebody that is long-term and you are experiencing issues, the second half of the reading will be for you. Be sure, again, to check those other placements if you need to do so. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box of this video. Be sure to check out my website to book with me if you are interested in a personal private reading. If you would like to catch me live, I offer discounts, deep discounts on personal live readings. These are done when I'm live streaming for the collective. You can catch me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and here. Hit that notification bell so you are aware every time I'm energetically called to come read for you. So we're going to look at Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Feel free to switch that energy as needed. Let's get started. It's about a minute-long commercial. That's about all we can stomach these days, right? All right, here we go. Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to know? Single Capricorns. If you're interested in somebody, if you're open, very open. Knight of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. I feel like you're out there. You could be dating a lot. You could be dating a lot. You're really out there. Lots of wands. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. I have a feeling like you're really just very much about the good time. Very, very much about just keeping everything nice and loose, super fun, casual. Casual is the name of the game for Capricorn. All right, here we go. What crosses or complements? Single Capricorn. Single Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What crosses or complements? Son of a mother. The Chariot again. Okay, that's been coming out a lot lately. Six of Swords. Good. Good. Uh-oh. The Strength reversed fell down there. What's at the bottom? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Hermit. So super slow with good reason, and that's fine. That's fine because you've done a lot of work to overcome some past crap. There was probably a pretty heavy period of isolation where you just kind of committed to being alone for a good long while. And you could be now way more open to accepting invitations or to offering to ask people to go out on dates or to be accepted to be taken out on dates. Okay, so it's getting more towards you being more open to romance and less shut off because of the work you've done. I feel like you did work on yourself though. The Queen of Pentacles. You did work on yourself and now you're open to receiving. Okay. What is the best that can be achieved? Oh no. Oh no, but it's you, Capricorn energy. Standing in your power. Standing strong in your power. Okay. I feel like you're not interested in making any sort of long-term plans too quickly, and you have a lot of boundaries up when it comes to committing of yourself to anything, to getting way too involved, overly involved. This seems to be a big theme with a lot of people lately. There's not a whole lot of people just saying, you know, oh, I'm focusing on dating. I'm talking to this one person. I feel like, you know, this could be the one. It's going to move pretty quickly, so nobody be alarmed. You know, that's that's kind of the days of the past. Now there's so many people, there's so many options because of stupid social media. You know, we've got DMs going off, we've got, you know, this platform, we've got that platform. You know, you could go on a great date with somebody, you know, during the day, and by that evening you're jumping on Instagram and, oh, this one's cute, this one's cute, and this one's talking to me, and this one's got a little bit more clout, this one's got a little bit more money, this one's a little bit more attractive. You know, it's never ending if you're constantly chasing and constantly going and constantly looking. So I feel like you're the best that can be achieved. Okay, Ace of Wands. Oof. I think it's going to be a while before you're really ready for that settling down. I think it's going to be a while before you're ready to settle down. I feel like you're just more so about the being nice and fun and loose right now. I have a feeling you're not really into just getting super serious. What's the foundation? What's the foundation for Capricorn? Could be dealing with another Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Cancer. That's funny because those are sister signs. Okay. What is the foundation? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, baby, with that Ace of Cups. So slow. Ooh. We got pre-Empress energy to the World card with strong healing energy. Again, with that Cancer energy. 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups. So slow. And I feel like it's going to be a long time before you're ever really ready to make that type of, you know, let's go for it type of connection. More so in the looseness of everything. I think you're keeping things nice and loose for a minute. You're going to keep things nice and loose for a minute. Ace of Swords. King of Cups. Interesting how we had the Queen of Cups earlier. Hanged Man, right? And that king, that queen, they are sitting. They're not like running around, running the streets, doing this, doing that, going here, going there. They're sitting. They're just kind of like sitting in their confidence, sitting in their power, sitting in their decision, knowing that this is going to work, that this is worth the effort. What's that past energy for Capricorn? Past energy for Capricorn. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Hanged Man, 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. Ace of Swords. So in the past, you may have possibly created a lot of opportunities for many partnerships, to where you're, you know, checking, is this the one? Is this the one? Is this the one? And I feel like it moved way too quickly into one to the next, to the next, to the next. And I feel like you kind of just put a halt to that. You had some sort of a realization that, you know, this many options, this much activity, this much doing, this much going is ultimately just leaving you dissatisfied over and over again. There's been some big work on your healing, though, because I had the 6 of Swords coming out earlier, as far as you know, doing that hard work to forward focus, momentum driving forward. What's that future outcome? I almost feel like in the past you were more of like searching for love. Like you could have been, this is probably you like out on every dating site, dating app ever, never missing an opportunity to go out to be seen, you know, creating opportunities after opportunities after opportunities to try to connect with somebody. Yeah, I just split to the 7. Look, here's another king, King of Wands, 7 of Cups, King of Cups, right? Who wants me? I'm here. I'm available. Who wants me? Right? That's kind of that energy. You're just kind of like out there with this available neon sign hovering over you with arrows pointing all on you. Here she is, boys. Come and get her. All right. What's that future outcome for Capricorn? What's that future outcome for Capricorn? Thank you. There it is. Look what I evoked out. I wanted the Six of Swords. Good. Thank you. With the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. So the only excitement you're really putting into anything is just kind of keeping your options open. Keeping your options open. And that's your plan going forward. And that's really the kind of only thing you can get behind. That's the only thing that really gives you peace in anything. Is to just not really get too serious too quick. I feel like you're not really getting too serious too quick on anything. You may have done that in the past. You got like a real seriousness about Capricorns. My nephew's a Capricorn, and I can't help but, use him as an example so far. He's really, really committed and dedicated to something. Once he decides on it, that's his focus and that's his intention, and he pours into it and he gives it his all. And I think that kind of gets exhausting after a while, and you start pulling back from that momentum and start checking yourself so that your intention is more well intended. You know what I mean? So it's not just taking your aim at any target whatsoever to be able to see if you can shoot at any target and which target am I going to hit, throwing spaghetti string at the wall to see what fits, see what sticks. Here comes Mercury retrograde, y'all. Bear with me. So it's about you just being very careful, being very reserved with your efforts and your intentions. Pulling back a little bit to just kind of keep it loose, have some fun. Don't be too serious too fast. Don't go seeking. Don't go hunting for it. Just kind of let it develop, let it evolve, and keeping your options open. And I think you're really kind of set on that. You're kind of set on that being your intention, and you're excited about it. It's not like you're looking at this like, oh man, I'm never going to find the one, and they're not out there, and there's no one for me. That's not your outlook. It's not that. It's more so like, you're practical. You're a realist. There's 8 billion people in the world. Getting hung up on any one person just kind of feels to you like a waste of energy. It's a waste of time, and you're more productive than that. So that cutting out, detaching from it, figuring out what happened, working through the problems in your mind, and then advancing forward with how to do it differently, is healing. That is that healing journey, which is out here. It's out here. And I feel like you're just, am I going to get involved with somebody, or do I keep up my healing journey? And you're excited about these options. These are your options. And you know this. 3 of Swords coming out. Temperance, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, right? Over the past heartbreak, defending what it is that you're now manifesting, this new creation of self. This is the minor arcana manifester. This major arcana manifester, the magician, is way smart. They're way more powerful. They have a lot more information. They have a lot more experience, and they're way more resourceful than you were before. Feels like you kind of, you learn some things. You got to figure it out a little bit. Looks good. Looks healthy. Because the thought of just, kind of doing it the way you did before through this, old way, which doesn't work, gives you deep anxiety of continuing to waste your efforts and your energies. You're really particular about figuring that out so that you can, correct it and master it. Wanting to master that game. Okay. Let us look at Oracle. What is coming in? What is coming in love? Huh. Use the cosmic insights. Why not? What is on the horizon for Capricorn coming up? What's on the horizon for Capricorn? Keeping it loose. What's out there? We got pets. Pets immediately flipped out. You may be choosing animals over people. I have so done this. The only commitment and dedication I'm going to commit to right now is a cat, a dog, a fish, a bearded dragon, a pet snake, my new parrot, and I'm going to teach it how to talk. My new I've done it all. I had a saltwater aquarium. I had the whole setup. I've had ferrets. I've had newts. I love animals. I had a whole farm full of animals because when I didn't get along with my husband anymore, I turned to animals. I just did. That's that unconditional love. That's that there's a lot of lessons in animals too. There's a lot of lessons in that. And there is this non-judgmental outpouring of emotion that they will just soak up like little sponges no matter what. Well, the fuzzier they are, they do. The scalier ones don't do that so much, but I did get hours of peace and enjoyment from watching my saltwater aquarium. That was blissful, watching them work and watching the water and the lights move through the water. And it was so therapeutic. It was nice. It was really nice. It's a lot of work and it was pretty pricey, but it was so therapeutic. Oh God, it was beautiful. That's why they have them in waiting rooms to calm your ass down. I remember they had one in the Lexus waiting room where I had my vehicle worked on. I was like, oh, they want people calm in here for sure. Every lawyer's office I've been to, therapists, okay, doctors. All right, here we go. What do Capricorns need to know? What's that extra message for single caps? And then we'll look at partnerships next. Let's see. What do they need to know? Oh, see. You'd rather have animals before ever drawing in somebody who is just future faking with you, somebody who is just pretending and trying to isolate you. Yup, some sort of a freaking liar. You'd rather, yeah, the extreme caution that you're using. I feel like your safety is in animals right now. Okay, we've got let go coming out here. Okay. So let go is coming out here. So you're still making room for the new beginnings. You're still processing things so that you can allow for the new to come in. There's a caution. Cue tiny man parade. Okay. And then you have this call here to let go, to use your intuition. Use your intuition when you're moving into these new connections. Ooh, gold digger. I ain't saying she a gold digger. All right. We've got air sign also coming out. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And gold digger. So, I think you're being warned not to let go of your intuition so that you can really be aware of the signs, of the characterizations that you're being shown. You're going to really need to use a lot of discernment when you're watching this. We've got open up your heart also back here. It will help you to attract in more love, right? So you have to let go of the fear of attracting in what you don't want and start being in the vibration and living in that energy of what you do want. Everything we think and feel affects our quantum field. So if you are terrified of love and you think that you are going to get hurt, so you would rather not, you are creating a reality all around you. Universe has no choice but to hand you evidence of every single thing you think and feel. That is just quantum physics. It's just the way it is. We are very, very powerful creator beings. This is the most powerful supercomputer in the entire world. And what you're creating with your reality has everything to do with what you're doing inside. Everything inside is a projection that creates the reality that you're living in. So you have to really do that work to let go of what you've been through. Stop creating the possibility for you to be hurt again, to attract in people who are only going to use you and to deceive you and to future fake with you and to trick you and to try to get you to really move out of your comfort zone just for the sake of you being open and willing to see where it goes. Your intuition is really going to help to guide you here as far as allowing you to pick up on vibration of somebody's true self. Authenticity is the truest form of vibration, is when you are your most authentic self. And so when somebody is off, you can feel it. And so you're really going to have to be attuned and aware here to see what you're feeling, and stop trying to make it seem like it's something that is something from your past. I've gone through this before, where you're just so focused on your past and you're so worried about it that you inadvertently create it in your present moment. So Spirit is cautioning you to go ahead and do that work, to continue to let go, to continue to do the work on self, so that you don't, out of accident, create it in your current situation. There's a lot of therapy here in opening your heart and in animals. This pulls you out into nature. This pulls you back into a out of self experience, where you're having to give of yourself to something that is, in need of you, that also reciprocates in a way that is non-communicative in a verbal sense, but allows you to be able to open parts of your heart that you never knew existed by, communicating with something that you don't speak the same language as, is a deep way of healing yourself. It's a beautiful way of connecting to another being, another species, another creature that you don't really, of course you don't speak the same language. Y'all don't even see things. Y'all don't see the world the same. Y'all don't feel things the same. They're not even the same as you. But this helps to open up different parts of yourself, to be able to allow yourself to receive more love. And love is ultimately always the answer anyway. Always. That's the highest vibration you can be in. And we've got air signs out here. If I keep going, I've got pregnancy and cycles, and patience and honeymoon. And okay, here's more earth signs back here. So there's strong probability for things to, turn around for you. But we have to be careful of what we're creating for our present moment. Our past is meant for lessons. It's not meant for, it's not a blueprint to the future. Your past, what you've been through. It's not a blueprint to the future. It's only meant for lessons. Just FYI. Couples, partnerships, relationships. This part of the reading is for you. We're going to look at Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Cross watchers, of course, switch that energy as needed. And if you are in a situationship, a partnership, a couple, if you've been in a relationship with a Capricorn, or if you are a Capricorn in a relationship and you've been in a situation for a while, there's issues, this part of the reading is for you. What's going on? What's going on with Capricorn? Already pulling the Ace of Swords and Five of Pentacles. What's going on with Capricorn? Thank you. Okay. Two of Wands, Page of Wands. Weren't these together in the last deck I was using? Interesting. So now you got to decide, what do we do? Where do we go from here? Things are changing. There's been a possible sudden change for some of you. Some of you are experiencing this out of the blue. This is probably something that could be a long time coming for others of you. I've got Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups sitting right here, right? Long time building already. What crosses or complements? Especially with it being a tower. A tower's major arcana. It's life-changing, sudden changes. What crosses or complements? Ace of Wands reversed. Not really able to get a good start here. Let's see. It got hot. Goodness. All right. I feel like somebody here has taken advantage of some opportunity to create a new beginning somewhere else. All these are coming out again. They're all coming out again. They're all just want to be a part of the story. Yikes. So we have the Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, lies, deceit, betrayal, some sort of realization of a decision that needs to be made now. Could be really having an effect on your health. You could be considering changing bank accounts or monetary situations because of something that's been discovered here. Could be something of that nature. We've got Capricorn coming out again. Capricorn here with the Ace of Pentacles underneath. Let's see. What is the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? Okay. So I think a way forward for some of you would be if somebody was to just start with an apology and to promise major changes and follow through. Follow through, and I mean yesterday, like quickly, immediately start showing changes. Immediately start showing changes. And it's not about somebody changing for you or you telling them that they need to change. They're recognizing this and they're noticing this and they are implementing change, real change and effort to change, because it's all good and well for you both to have some sort of a serious conversation and, you know, for you to call somebody out on something and say, I don't like this about you or this or this or this. And they're like, all right, I'll change it all. Whatever for you, if that's what'll make you happy, right? And then that right there is out the window. The second you have a fight, the second you have an issue, the second something comes up, the second you get bored, anything happens with this other person where it wasn't their idea in the first place, it's out the window. Out the window in a freaking heartbeat, because if it's not your idea, it's not really worth committing to, because if you're only doing it for somebody else and that they don't deserve it, right? People are real quick to snatch that back. People are real quick to say, I didn't even want to do this anyway. It wasn't even my idea. You don't even appreciate what I'm doing, you know? So this person though is making some real efforts to want to seriously not only do the work, but show the work. Not only talking about it, being about it. Foundation, please. What's the foundation? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. But where do we go from here? Okay. Yeah, we'll work on it. Yeah, it's a good idea, good plan, good idea. Where do we go from here? Right? That's that underlying kind of worry. I don't even know if you have a feeling like clarity is even going to be easy to come by. You know, even getting the notion or the idea of where to start seems like it's going to be some sort of a challenge. So, but don't focus on things that are too far down the road. You can't focus on things that haven't happened yet, and we can't create worry and concern in the present moment for something that it doesn't even exist yet. It doesn't even exist yet, and it doesn't exist anymore, right? So this present moment is where we need to hold faith and hold stock that the commitment has been promised. The commitment has been promised, and now there's no time limit on this. You know, there's not really like you sitting there going, okay, you got 3 months, let's go. You know, take as much time as you need for somebody to get you back to a point of you feeling comfort and deep and total trust once again. deep and total trust once again. Four of Cups, Chariot card, Sun card, 10 of Cups, right? Um, yeah, I get it. It's a real pisser to have to, you know, get in there, buckle down, and do work. That's why we're here, is to, learn, experience, grow, heal, evolve. And what does that sound like? Work. That's why we're here. But there's also the distraction. There's also the fun. There's also the escapism, which a lot of people like to devil in. I like the word dabbling in, dabbling, because it sounds like deviling. hmm Um, the point of the matter is focus on what you need to be grateful for, which is the fact that effort is going to be made, the work is going to be made. I cannot get enough to drink today. I just saw him taking that big old drink and I was like, that looks so good. Me too. Okay. All right. What is that past energy? Past energy, please. Uh-oh. Hit to your pride. Hit to the ego. A real punch in the gut. Mm-hmm. Devil card. Oh, punch in the gut for sure. Your your the realizations of the decisions that have been made, the sacrifice that's been made, the toxicity that you're really truly having to face now, the shock of what you've discovered, of what you've realized here. It's, you know, it's a hit. It's a shock to you, and I feel like you're trying not to let it take you to new levels of low personally. You're just trying to really kind of figure out how to work through the problems. Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands. Okay. What's that future position? Future outcome. What's that future outcome? What is it? We still don't even know. What is that future outcome? Yeah. Mm. So I believe your future looks very spiritually guided, no matter what you're doing here. And I have to say that because of the judgments, the temperance sitting up here, I feel like even if you both are still conversating about this and still arguing and still fighting about this, with the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Swords out here, it just feels like there's this deep emotional pain that keeps getting drudged up through conversations that kind of don't really matter. It feels like these don't really matter with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups paired together is just kind of like this, these low blows just for the sake of saying something hurtful and painful. Um, and I feel like with the Two of Wands, the temperance and the judgment out here, this feels like even if these conversations are still happening, and you know, this overall energy is your angels, your spirit guides, God, your guardians, whatever you want to call it, is overseeing all of this. And once you pull yourself out of this emotionally and mentally, you can start to really have these realizations and come into balance to figure out what is really important here and what really needs to be talked about, what really needs to be focused on. This Five of Swords is you walking away from an empty battle going nowhere. Okay, that's what Five of Swords means. Walking away from an empty battle that is going nowhere. Changing the conversation, because the next card is going to be the Six of Swords, and that is about moving on in a more peaceful state to be able to process, contemplate, heal from the argument, from the fighting, right? So walking away from the empty argument going nowhere. Eight of Cups, this card is about searching for happiness, but it's also about not being emotionally invested anymore. Okay, pulling yourself out of this emotionally, because eights are about being called to action. Fives are about changes. You see? So spirit is calling for this to change. So if you're stuck in a cycle that makes you feel hurt over and over again, frustrated over and over again, angry over and over again, these are all low vibrational states that are angelically being put on you so that you will almost in a sense get so pissed off at the situation that you stop doing it. You stop doing that and you try to find a better way. This is about, you try to find a better way. You try to have integrity for your replies. You have emotional intelligence whenever you're approaching conversations. You have respect for yourself and the conversation being held so that you are not being taken out of character or out of context, and you're not allowing for other people to pull you to a lower state, right? Have you ever heard, I'm not going to lower myself to your level? Have you ever heard of that before? Right? I feel like this is your angels calling for you to choose the high road. Choose the high road here. Walk away from the fight. Put your weapons down. Stop picking at it. Choose the high road with that Two of Wands. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Yow. Devil card, Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, this past energy that was toxic. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Where we stop. Oh, somebody's got to know. Ooh. Okay. You ever hear that saying as well? My mom says this all the time. Somebody's got to be the adult. Might as well be you. Might as well. I'll do it. Fine. Whatever. Okay. I would love to look at some Oracle. Let's just look at some Oracle because I felt like that was some good advice there at the end. Thanks, Mom. I have more Oracle decks. I'm going to get more Oracle decks one day, someday. I have a lot. I guess I'm just tired of everything I do. I do this all day, every day. And so when you do it all day, every day, you get a little tired of your tools. But I love them. Okay. My favorite is going through the old ones and bringing the old ones out every once in a while. Like, oh, yeah. Okay, what else can I tell Capricorn? Yeah, reconciliation. Just popped right out here. Reconciliation. You guys love each other. There's deep love here. There is. So when this painful, words are being said and everybody's, saying things below the belt, just trying to cut you deeper than the last person, it's painful. Got wedding coming out. If you're not in that connection, it's that deep. It's that deep. You may have talked about it. You may have felt it at one point or another. You may have considered it and said at one point in your relationship, you could honestly see that. We've got addiction coming out as well. That's that devil card energy. Devil card energy there. Obsession, the toxic attachments, alcohol, drugs. We've got home, mask, text message, crossroads, social media. Somebody here could have been found out that they are conducting a completely secret online life. They could have been found that they are, hiding some very toxic behavior out there. They're probably getting involved with people online, sending messages. It may have gone serious. It may have gone offline and into the cell phones. For some of you, it's gone that far. They may have started out as friends, but eventually it moved into a third party connection here where it turned from, some sort of, you know, just a light conversation got serious real quick. We've got unexpected and relationship coming out at the bottom of the deck, right? It was unexpected for this person to start to form this bond with somebody. Just being somewhere where you're not supposed to be, right? Being somewhere where you're not supposed to be. They design social media to be addictive. It's very, very addictive by design. They don't make money if you just don't come back. They don't make anything. They don't earn anything. There's no clout in you not giving a crap whether they exist or not. There's nothing in that. And I'm telling you, these giants have figured out how to get you completely and totally hooked on what it is that they're producing. This is detrimental to every single thing you have built. I've seen it firsthand. Online, the internet, social media, all that stuff, everything coming in from the internet that is not a part of what you have built with somebody could be a threat. It could be a threat. I've seen it blow up entire families, 2 of them, firsthand experience in my immediate, where these types of connections, they're just, you have to be really careful. You have to be really, really careful out there. You'll be put in a lot of crossroads if you accept this opportunity. If you put yourself in these situations over and over again, right? You're going to be tempted. You're going to be, are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to just be there for what it is and not get too deep, not take it too deep, not, load yourself up with the fantasy of escapism and live there to the detriment of every single thing you've built. For some of you, your intuition was just pinging off a hook, right? You noticed things were changing. You noticed body language, you noticed patterns changed, you noticed characters changed, conversations changed, eye contact, everything, right? You're looking here, you're seeing it. It's been hidden, but no more. That mask is slipped off. Woo. This is why I don't like this deck. It goes so deep. So this deck is serious. Legal matters and healing, right? So this is your crossroads now. Now you're presented with, now what do I do? Do I divorce this person? Do I start, looking into how do I get this person out of my house? How do I get them out of my life? Now you got major decisions to get everything back on track. And don't forget to get yourself back on track as well. Don't forget to go inward as well. It's all good and well to put your world back in place, but the core thing needs to also be dealt with. You need to also look at the wounds you've experienced, what you've gone through here. If you've been dealing with something seriously toxic for so long, there's some undoing to do as well as doing to do. Okay. Don't forget you when you're out there doing. Very good. Okay, Sagittarius. That was your reading for today. Thank you so very much, Sagittarius. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated for each and every single one of you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along. Be sure to catch me on my other platforms. I'm live all the time offering guidance and clarity. I am highly intuitive. I've got all the clairs. I get compliments all the time on my attunement and my alignment with my guides. So if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website for a chance to book with me for a personal private reading. Otherwise, you can catch me live on any one of my platforms for your chance to get a heavily discounted live stream personal reading one-on-one with me in a live chat. They are deeply, deeply discounted. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and here. Hit that notification bell so you can be aware every time I am live. Next up will be Aquarius and then Pisces, and then I will get started on the August readings coming up next. So thank you all so very much. I appreciate each and every single one of you, all of the love, light, abundance, and positive vibes you can possibly stand. See y'all later. Take care.